Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep into Boruto Chapter 43. And I know how all of us felt reading this chapter. This Boruto chapter was absolutely fire! Literally 10 out of 10 with fantastic developments for everyone involved, including your boy Jiraiya, I mean Kashin Koji. As always, I'll be using Balls Deep Prediction Jutsu, where I analyze the franchise with my opinion on the possible outcome. So far, every single theory has come true, such as Jigen being an alien, Kashin Koji being a spy, Boruto's relation with the Otsutsuki due to his pure eye, and many more. Now I know it's a meme at this point, with some of you saying my analysis is basically spoilers for the future, and I really do appreciate that level of support that you give to me to help run this channel.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So if you haven't hit the like button at this point, you're just heartless. So can we get to maybe 15,000 likes on this page? Also hit the notification button because we cover Naruto on a weekly basis on the channel. Join our community. Starting off the chapter, we see the results of Sarada's Chidori against Boro as she rips out the core from his body. Mitsuki goes on to explain the jutsu to Kawaki as he doesn't actually understand or grasp the jutsu yet, since Naruto only recently trained him with the concept of chakra. As we know, Kawaki is a natural prodigy, as we saw in chapter 35 page 18, where everyone sees how fast he is progressing and are impressed, such as Naruto, Boruto, Sarada and Chocho. Everyone in this goddamn show seems to be a prodigy.
Of course!
Now Boro, yes, the dude with no pee-pee so he can become hella dummy thick, he gets the core destroyed by Sarada, which stops his regeneration process, and he goes ape shit fam, screaming, "How dare you!" Oh my god. Now, as expected, since Kawaki explained to us that their bodies are made up of scientific ninja tools, Thickums over here starts to malfunction as his body cannot maintain his form without the core. Kawaki states to Boruto that they should prioritize saving Naruto rather than finishing Boro off in this state, because as we all know what happened in the last battle against Delta, right? Kawaki tried to warn Naruto that Delta is still not finished, so he's taking precautions whilst showing his caring nature for Team 7 and new father all at the same time. Kawaki explains to Boruto that defeating Boro in his state is no easy task as they are out of chakra. We know for a fact that Kawaki's observational skills are S tier quality, because when he invaded Naruto's house for the first time, remember how he figured out all the escape routes and how many people were in the house within a few seconds? Now this may be because Jigen has been training Kawaki since his childhood. Okyo Kadachi's development of his character is fantastic, and Kawaki is easily the best thing about the series so far. So that's my Kawaki dick riding done for the month. Moving on, Team 7 decide to release Naruto from the seal, as Kawaki creates a theory that since he is able to use Jigen's power due to sharing the Karma seal, he should be able to create a gate between the spaces. He ends up being correct, of course, as he's using Balls Deep Prediction Jutsu, as Naruto drops unconscious right in front of them. Now, one thing I do not understand and needs explaining is that since it has been showcased that Naruto is unconscious, how is Kawaki's arm actually working exactly? This is because in chapter 34, Naruto explained that his chakra will always need to be active and available for the arm to work. We see the hand deactivate in chapter 39 after Naruto was sealed by Jigen. However, in Boruto chapter 35, Kurama says to Kawaki that he stands overwatch of Naruto even when he is asleep. So that means he's been watching him bang the not, of course. Oh my god. Flipping heck, I had to guys, I'm sorry. But anyway, we have to think about how did the hand reactivate for Kawaki to use if Naruto is unconscious? His chakra isn't active. Does that mean Kurama activated the hand again to indicate to Kawaki that he is still alive? Will Kurama explain to Naruto what exactly happened, or will Team 7? This plot needs to be addressed. Anyway, Kawaki is saying the same thing as me because he says his hand is still functional, so he should be okay. But boom! Mitsuki is taken out completely, which is smart in writing terms because now we can't complain why Sage Mode did not appear. Mitsuki was busy being knocked out, fam. With Mitsuki out of the way, Boro tries to take out the kids and Kawaki blasts him with a Ki Plus. Oh wait, I mean wrong anime. I mean Chakra Blast, which rips his arm apart. He is then taken out with Sarada being the next target to destroy as he is about to crush all her bones. But Boruto says, "What the hell are you trying to do with my woman, bitch? That's my fighting, fam. No one touches my woman except me. So he kicks Boro's arm to let Sarada loose. Boruto cares for Sarada so much so that during the battle, he tries to check in on her to see if she's okay, but this distraction makes him get hit. Boro tries to completely demolish him, but this is when he disappears with, you guessed it, your boy gets taken over by Momoshiki. I lost my shit reading this. This is insane, fam. This is so freaking lit. And just as I explained in my previous video, Momoshiki is trying to take over Boruto's body as he has great Otsutsuki genetics. Boruto's pure eye is active and he says he wants all the smoke. He pummels Boro around like a thick ass bitch that he is and completely decimates his whole hand in one kick. He is completely broken. Momoshiki with Boruto is so powerful that his kicks cause literal dents in Boro's body, but he realizes that his chakra is almost finished. Now, since we know that karma users gain the ability of those they are possessed by, Momoshiki can absorb jutsu from others as he did with Naruto initially to get Kurama out. So with Boruto's body, he decides to take chakra from Naruto, which would allow him to kill Boro. Momoshiki wants Boruto to become his vessel, just like Ishiki does Kawaki to become new Otsutsuki. So he does not want Boruto to die, therefore is helping him in this situation. This moment was so sick because he basically alley-oops Boro into the sky and it was the most epic scene ever I've witnessed in the manga. Like, how much more cool you gotta be? What did he call it? Oh, that's right, Rasengan! The crater that was made on the ground was as big as Naruto's against Delta. There is no way Boro can survive that. Momoshiki then states to Boruto that he is still not ready to lose everything as he fades away once again. What he is referring to here is when he stated his prophecy. This is because when a person defeats an Otsutsuki, the creed of the clan is to pass on their power. Momoshiki gained a great vessel in Boruto as he has Otsutsuki genetics with the pure eye that his clan seems to be aware about on what it is exactly. Urashiki recognized this eye straight away, so it's definitely part of the Otsutsuki ecosystem. Oh shit, I mentioned his name, didn't I? Now, when you become a vessel, you cease to be an ordinary human being since you will become a new Otsutsuki, as Jigen mentioned in chapter 40. This is why Boruto will lose everything, but Momoshiki says he is not ready since his resignation and complete transformation is not done. This is why when Kawaki was telling his backstory to Boruto, he told him he would rather die than being a vessel for Jigen, as he knows that the final process of this seal is becoming Otsutsuki. Both their fates are sealed together, and that's why their oath that they made together in chapter 33 needs to be completed, otherwise they will die. However, Boruto does not remember anything that happened, although the others notice he was someone else completely. So now they need to either go to Orochimaru, Tsunade and Sakura, as they mentioned in previous chapters, to find out more about the seal's origin. So in the last page we see Kashin Koji say, yeah, I am taking him down. If you guys remember, Kashin Koji is actually a spy inside the Kara organization. His purpose is to defeat Jigen. A lot of us thought that he might be Jiraiya or someone related to him, as he uses the same jutsus as Jiraiya did, even Sage Mode and the Toad summonings. Also, when he enters the Leaf Village, he doesn't trigger the chakra senses. Koji even mentions in chapter 16 that his destiny resides in Konoha. However, Kashin Koji being Jiraiya himself, that theory might have a dent in it after reading chapter 23 if you read between the lines. In the chapter, Kashin Koji decides to kill Konohamaru but stops after seeing Boruto's karma mark. He had full intention of killing them all, as he even apologized for what he's about to do and he killed Ao. Then we see Boruto's karma mark absorb the jutsu, thus saving all their lives. Furthermore, the only reason Kashin Koji does not kill Konohamaru is because he thinks Boruto's karma could help him defeat Jigen, as he is gathering intel on him. Konohamaru couldn't do shit against Koji as he lost to him in literally 3 seconds. Do you know where this guy lives?
Know your fucking place, trash.
Koji further manipulated the situation after witnessing Boruto's karma by letting Team 7 find Kawaki, who he himself was spying on, as Jigen suspects Koji to betray Kara. Jigen set up a trap in his own organization, as he could have found Kawaki himself quite easily due to him being a vessel and connected. When Koji witnesses Team 7 interact with Kawaki, in his inner dialogue whilst hanging out with Delta, he says to himself, let's see how his karma resonates with Kawaki. So this dude, all he cares about is is the greater purpose of defeating Jigen. Jiraiya doesn't think like this. He wouldn't straight up kill his sensei's grandson. Jiraiya thinks like Naruto. Can you guys imagine Naruto killing random ass dudes to save the village? No! He is gonna try and find a different way to do things right. So why would Jiraiya, the guy who taught Naruto and mentored him, try not to find a lesser deadlier way? So some fans have argued that if Jiraiya is Kashin Koji, we can argue that he has probably lost his memories. So are we also saying that this is some time travel shit by using the turtle? Because the turtle did say that he can be used one more time, but Sasuke said, nah fam, I don't want to use this turtle from the Uroshiki arc. And then Sasuke said to Jiraiya, I only deleted the necessary memories, I didn't delete all his memories. Oh my god, what the hell, I don't know. So the other theory is that Kashin Koji is actually someone related to Jiraiya instead. For example, like a son of his or a student, or he may be from the Sarutobi clan. Now the argument can be made that I debunked this theory, but saying that Naruto as Jiraiya's student wouldn't try to kill random people, then how could another student do so? But you guys have to remember that Nagato was also his student, but his ninja way greatly differed from that of Naruto's or Jiraiya's. And not only this, in the last page of chapter 43, we get a clearer look at Kashin Koji's face, and he has the same markings under his eyes. It's both of his eyes, so it's clearly not his Kara organization tattoo. And this is just like Jiraiya's or Hiruzen Sarutobi. So this basically insinuates that Kashin Koji may be related to Jiraiya or that clan. Think about it. When both of these characters were in the second Shinobi War or as a child, their markings were exactly the same as his in length. Kashin Koji's character also parallels Itachi in a lot of ways, like how Itachi cared about the greater good shown by him slaughtering his entire clan for a bigger purpose. Itachi also was a spy in Akatsuki like Kashin Koji is inside Kara. So when we learn the truth behind him, probably in the next few chapters because he's about to fight Jigen, our minds are gonna be blown like it was when we found out about Itachi's truth. We will learn that Kashin Koji is an anti-hero just like him. Furthermore, in my Boruto Chapter 36 review, I stated the theory that I believe Amado is also a spy and is working with Kashin Koji. Because in Chapter 34, page 18, when they are talking about Koji trying to gain more intel, the manga panel pans to Amado listening behind a wall trying to hear what they are talking about. Jigen has his suspicions and does not trust Koji and thinks about Amado. Now, as I said in the video, Jigen has had his own plan all along to find a spy within his own organization. And what do you know? Balls deep, prediction jutsu was right, of course. My man Amado is telling Kashin Koji that Jigen is at only 10% power and states, you're doing it now? Is it time? This straight up just confirms the theory, fam.
It's time to do.
Okay, so now let's theorize what will happen if Kashin Koji defeats Jigen. This could prove hard for Koji to do so, as we saw in chapter 30, where he speculates, surely by now Boruto's wound has healed, perhaps unconsciously and not intentionally. Was that power because of karma, or was it a special trait of Boruto himself? But at this point I can't make any conclusions. However, if it's the same power as Jigen, that guy will be bothersome. Kashin Koji basically tells us that Boruto's healing ability may be exclusive to him, as he could not see if Kawaki has the same power. And since we know Kawaki and Jigen share the same abilities due to the Karma Seal, Koji determines that if he can heal, Jigen is going to be harder to defeat than he already is. Then why would he state this if his true flames of Samahiri can destroy all regeneration? So let's say Jigen cannot heal himself and Kashin Koji is able to kill him. Doesn't this essentially help Jigen in the end? Because Jigen's body is dying since it's a poor vessel of Ishiki Otsutsuki. Ishiki is already planning to take over Kawaki's body because it's better suited. His progress has been fantastic due to resonating with Boruto. So why not kill two birds with one stone? Jigen noticed the frog at Naruto's house, so he knows Koji was planning something at Naruto's house during those chapters. After Kashin Koji kills Jigen in this body, he can just come back in Kawaki's form and find out who the spy is at the same time in the Kara organization, which means Ishiki Otsutsuki could be playing chess whilst Koji is playing checkers.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
This all connects well with the parallels we see Kashin Koji and Itachi have as well. Itachi was tricked by Danzo and others into killing his whole clan, which was a horrible act that can never be justified and which directly helped fuel the cycle of hatred in the future with Sasuke. So similar to that, Kashin Koji killing Jigen will only lead to the opposite to happen, as his body is already dying, so he will only be helping Jigen cause more damage in the form of Kawaki, just like Itachi admitted his mistake to Sasuke before he died in the end, that he should have told him the truth truth, and he made Sasuke hate the village and everyone else. Another thing we need to talk about is Delta. Where is Delta? Amada tells Kashin Koji that Boro is guarding the 7th and Code is with the 10 tails, but Delta is never mentioned in the chapter. It could possibly be that Amada can just deactivate Delta as she is just a robot stated in chapter 35, right? We also have the insinuation that Delta is in fact Amada's daughter, so he can control the scientific technology that he created to deactivate her to not interfere in Koji's fight with Jigen. Anyway guys, that's my balls deep analysis for this month. I will be doing more videos on this chapter in the future. Make sure to smash that like button. Let's get to 15,000, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram just like all these lovely individuals, and join me next time to go balls deep.